Chapter 7. Is your church on top of the hill? It is apparent that many churchgoers and ministers have developed the attitude that somehow the local government is supposed to enforce by law what only the Spirit of God can enforce through grace. Having now completed my foundation degree, I now know that localism is no longer effective. Hence, local government cannot do the church's job. They now have to fall in line with the big society. Likewise, it is not even our central government's role to undertake family duties. It is the responsibility of each mother and father to teach morality and faith to their children. Parents are given the task of disciplining and correcting the children. I am very glad to be part of a community where we enjoy life and live a life where we do not allow ourselves to be deceived. Many have come from relationships where lies was the head of the household. Many live a life of false grandeur. I gather no one church follows the teachings of Jesus completely and faithfully. I attend church on a weekly basis and attend leadership meetings too. This, I hope, will equip me in the workplace and when I am at home. This is something I am grateful for. In this current climate, what am I or the church actually doing? Apart from the church producing great musicians, producers, choral singers, and motivational speakers. It is a well-known fact that many churches, both locally and globally, are struggling just to stay afloat. It is not the responsibility of the church to bail the government out of its own debt, like they did centuries ago. It is now their duty to lead the way within the community and bail themselves out of its own debt. I must say that I found myself amazed when I read that the Prime Minister had revealed during a Number 10 meeting with church leaders how he has been rocked by the fuel crisis, the rows over donors, and the economy tax. He said, "In the past week, I felt like I needed someone to pray for me." The Daily Telegraph, 2012. Mr. Cameron also tried to heal a rift with churches over his plans for gay marriage. In a surprise move, he hailed the Christian fight back on the right to wear a cross and praised Christian values. Daily Mail, 2012. There is a major impetus for Christians to step up in their thinking because, again, it is not the government's role to step it up for them. I have seen with my own eyes, whilst undertaking outreach duties, a lot of people who have nowhere to turn to and no options at hand, so they end up on the streets. There are a great number of homeless people who are that way because of drug addiction, mental illness, and other similar circumstances. These people need to be helped by government agencies and institutions for their specific problems. However, the church is there to meet a need, and that is to serve. I have to believe that God is glorified when outreach efforts bless the lives of those in need. There are many Christians who view servanthood in the same way as colleagues and friends do, because it is seen as a lack of power. In addition, throughout history, it was associated with servants or slaves. This is stressed throughout the Gospels. It is written, "Whoever wants to be great among you must serve the rest like a servant," and "Whoever wants to become the first among you must serve all of you like a slave." Matthew 20:26. The most important thing I remember about the church is that it is not a mass of human beings, but of God. The reason as to why your church too should be that lighthouse church, situated high up on a hill, is that Christ is not only the founder, he is also its head.